And it's the 2010s team to start out. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now LeBron. James Harden missing on the 3. And James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Durant. Here is Howard. Durant down low. Wade is covering. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
James kicks to Haslem. Back to LeBron. Haslem against LeBron. James. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. KD can't get it to go. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Here's Harden driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Chalmers' shot is no good. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Here's KD. Up and in on the layup. KD's got 6.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the 2010s team. 4-point game. They get it back. Howard, the pass to Durant. A three-pointer, no good. And Miami has possession. Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Well, the power of D-Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
And stolen by Chalmers. Pass to James. And that one is good. He has 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Durant, it's hauled in by the Heat. The drive by James makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. With some changes, Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch, and it's Allen in for Mario Chalmers. Wade against Durant. Pass to Leonard. To halt the run. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Allen for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the 2010s team. Trailing by 4. And that one, good.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
LeBron with it, picked up by Kobe. There's the three. That's good from Allen on the assist by LeBron.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Wade. And there's the drive. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo inside. Haslam on him.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
James looking it over. Pass to Haslam. Kicks it out to James. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
And the Heat with some changes. Wash comes in for Haslam. And Shane Battier subbed in for James. The 2010s team also making some changes. James checked in for Antetokounmpo. Wade comes in for Kobe. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Durant. Out to Battier. Wade from outside. The shot misses. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Chris Anderson out there with Bosch. Then it's Allen. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Miller in at the 2 guard. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 4-point game. Here's LeBron. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Jones. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Paul passes to Wade. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Chris Bosch with the rebound. A Heat leading by 4. Battier outside. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hand.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for the Heat. The 2010s team also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Leonard. Kevin Durant comes in for Wade. And James Harden subbed in for Paul. Outside Bosch. LeBron James on the wing. pass to Battier. Wash up on top. James defending. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miller finds Allen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They trail by 7. Durant dishes to Harden. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And there's the call on Buck. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. LeBron going to work inside.
Ball on the deck. LeBron coming downhill. Good night. What a drive.
Miller with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Miller's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
No good from Durant. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me something.
What a thing of beauty from James.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. KD can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you guys.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. It's Davis with the drive.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for Miami. Joel Anthony's checked in for Bosh. Wade comes in for Ray Allen. And Chalmers in for Mike Miller. The 2010s team also making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Leonard comes in for James. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Wade against Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. For Miami, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Here's Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Chalmers kicks to Anthony. Chalmers against Leonard. Here's Harden on the wing. Taken away by Anthony. Out to Battier. Wade passes to LeBron. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the basket by Chalmers.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
And so Curry will bring it up for the 2010s team. It's a 13-point game. Durant hits, dueling three-pointers.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
LeBron outside, on the wing, Battier. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bosch is checked in for Shane Battier. The 2010s team also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony. And it's LeBron in for Leonard. Durant with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. James wide open. 3-ball. LeBron James.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot. The easy one for LeBron.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Durant, no good. LeBron outside. The Heat have shot.
Me and my shining. I'm done running my 50, man. I feel like Rick Flanders. Ain't got a can. They upping on me. I'm down. I just stared at. I got 7 rooms filled with clothes. It's also on the witness. Yeah, ain't talking about no TV show when I say I got business. I had to figure it out the hard way. No, I don't care.